Across the globe, more than 3 million people have been infected with coronavirus. Hear why experts say it could be years before the outbreak is controlled.
And a few showers have tried to move in early this morning, and a few more may be possible today, but temperatures taking a big turn for the better. We'll talk about that coming up.
We are starting to turn that dial.
And Michigan is slowly turning the dial, as you heard there, to reopen its businesses. Find out which industries are set to resume work as early as next week. It's time to wake up in Michigan. It's Saturday, May 2nd.
Live and local with coverage you can count on. This is WNAM TV5 Wake Up.
Good morning, good morning. Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for waking up and joining us this morning. I'm Ashlyn Hill. I'm so happy to be back. I'm feeling great. I hope you are all as well. We've got those stories coming up in just a bit, but first, we're joined by meteorologist Chris Eastlick. He's here in our second studio with a look at our forecast.
Hi there, Ashlyn. Everything looks pretty good as we start today. We've got a few showers, so not quite as nice as yesterday evening, of course, and we've got some clouds moving in too, but I promise you today these showers shouldn't be a big deal, and you'll have plenty of time for fresh air to enjoy those warm temperatures. Your first Warn 5 pinpoint Doppler radar live from MBS shows those showers scattered at best, some of them not having much success actually reaching the surface, maybe just a few sprinkles in some spots. So these showers will be possible as we go throughout today. I don't think they'll be all that disruptive. I don't think they'll last terribly long in any one spot. So just know that you really don't have to plan your day around them. And I think even with the clouds moving through at times, we'll also have a chance for a few peaks of sun along the way. Right now, that's not the case. Most areas seeing mostly cloudy skies this morning. Here's a live look at US 10. Doesn't seem like traffic is too bothered by that. And temperatures with the clouds moving back in haven't really fallen off that much. We're in the middle 50s in most locations this morning, upper 40s in East Tawas, so a little bit cooler there. But those winds out of a southerly direction this morning, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Those will turn a little bit more southwesterly and then westerly as the day goes along. That's going to help bring in some of that warmer air. So your out the door forecast today shows many of us actually reaching the 70s with variable sky conditions and also the possibility of a few isolated showers. We don't expect those again to be a big deal, so enjoy some fresh air today. We'll talk about your full forecast and a cool down next week. That's all coming up.
All right, thank you, Chris. More than 1.1 million cases of COVID-19 exist across the United States as we approach 65,000 deaths. Researchers from the University of Minnesota say the outbreak worldwide is likely to last as long as 2 years and won't be controlled until 2/3 of the global population is immune. As members of Congress reconvene in Washington, there will be COVID-19 tests waiting for them. Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar tweeted that 3 testing machines and 1,000 tests will be available for members of the Senate. It comes after the Capitol physician said on Thursday that testing would be limited.
And I want to be clear, the stay home, stay safe order remains in effect until May 15th. It will not be business as usual in Michigan for some time. But we are starting to turn that dial.
Workers will soon get back to work. That's thanks to Governor Gretchen Whitmer's latest executive order. The order allows real estate activities and construction work to reopen next Thursday, May 7th, with increased safety protocols. Just under 1,000 new cases of COVID-19 were reported in the state yesterday, bringing that total to over 42,000. That's as the death toll in Michigan approaches 3,900. In mid-Michigan counties with the most cases, they continue to be in Genesee County. They've got 1,600 cases and nearly 200 deaths. Saginaw County reports 24 more cases just since Thursday and 91 recoveries. Shiawassee County confirms 183 people infected and 12 deaths. And Lapeer County is reporting 171 cases with 25 deaths. We'll update you on the numbers as they continue to come in. With the governor slowly continuing to reopen parts of the economy, TV5's Scott Wolchek reports that real estate agents expect Whitmer's order to open a lot of doors.
Real estate is a people business, and for more than a month, the pandemic has meant realtors like Barbara McClure with Berkshire Hathaway haven't been able to meet clients in person or even go inside the homes they're selling.
The biggest probably hurdle is that, we are independent contractors, so we're not being paid during this time period unless there's a closing that has occurred from prior to us being shut down.
She's had to do all of her business virtually,
which has been a struggle, but we've been getting through it. Buyer buyers have not been able to go into the homes either. So we have been selling homes sight unseen.
I take it it's a little harder to sell the house that way.
Yes.
The question? When will the real estate recession end? Governor Whitmer is allowing real estate agents to get back to work starting May 7th.
Everybody is elated.
Though it won't be totally back to normal right away.
We'll be limiting the number of people to go into the home. You know, the seller won't be there. The seller will sanitize prior. We'll all have masks.
And a set of rules from the Michigan Association of Realtors to follow to sell homes safely. Scott Walczek, WNEM TV 5.
While construction and the HVAC industry return to work next week, Mid-Michigan casinos say they aren't rolling the dice on safety. Right now, Soaring Eagle and Saguenay Eagle Landing remain closed, but the CEO tells TV5 new measures will be implemented to reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19.
We are in the process of procuring infrared cameras where we would be able to take the temperatures of team members and our guests as they come onto the property.
The casinos will also require masks for all employees and will install plexiglass barriers in areas where there is high person-to-person interaction. If you have any questions surrounding the COVID-19 crisis in our country, remember next Thursday, TV5 is partnering with Mid-Michigan Now and ABC 12 to bring you a live 1-hour town hall with Congressman John Moolenaar and Dan Kildee. Email your questions to townhall@wnem.com.
Well, in China, social distancing guidelines have applied to everyone, including the country's famous panda bears.
Now, after 5 months in isolation, this giant panda, Mojo, is meeting visitors again.
While the male giant panda was gone, zookeepers were able to add many brand new facilities for him. Mojo now has an indoor playground in addition to the one outside.
He was given just a week to adapt to his new home until tourists, of course, came flocking to the park to meet him. I love pandas. They're always so happy. They literally just go with the flow with everything. You always see those videos of zookeepers like trying to just tame them, basically.
Mojo's living good, I can tell.
Quarantine is doing him well, huh?
Yeah, he's living his best life.
WNEM TV5 news time is 8:07. More benefits for unemployment insurance could soon be on the way. We'll tell you how Congressman Kildee plans to expand the CARES Act. And police are on the hunt for a shooting suspect in Flint. We have the latest on that investigation.